What's the most common lie you frequently tell yourself? I wasn't abused growing up. It took years and multiple people pointing it out before I started to accept it. My current S has done so much to help me understand why I react certain ways and to help me not internalize everything as being my fault. My father wasn't a bad parent, and he's a good man. And he grew up in a really rough and much more abusive household, and I think the way he treated us was the best he knew how. I don't think I'll ever let this go. But I love both my parents and forgive my father for what he's done wrong. Honestly, I constantly tell myself that I can't do something when I damn well can. I know it's a bad mentality, but I try and keep my expectations to the bare minimum, so I'm never disappointed. The problem is I don't believe myself at all when I say I can't do something. That's probably my toxic trait actually. I tell myself I can't do something, but I'm actually feeling, man, this is gonna be so easy. I can stop my addiction any time I want to. Unless you have been through it, you really cannot understand what it is like. Please recommend the 2000 interview with the late, great John Spencer, which was later played in its entirety on an episode of the West Wing Weekly Podcast Season 3, Episode 9 titled Bartlett for America. I'm 36 and have plenty of time to have kids. I'm finally in a relationship where we have discussed hopefully getting married and having kids soon. But nothing is guaranteed. Deadline on something important that you can't just pay for or accomplish on your own through hard work. And yes, the sperm bank exists. But I'd rather not have kids than be a single mother by choice. The lie. I can love everyone through their mental illness, and one day we'll see each other on the other side as healthier, better versions of ourselves with enough time and patience. Reality. The only person I can help is myself. And if I'm the only one putting in that work to be healthier, I will be the only one to find that destination. This is a quote from Tupac Shakur's song, Me Against the World, but when times are rough, I tell myself this quote for every dark night as a bright day after that. So no matter how hard it gets, stick your chest out, keep your head up, and handle it. Unfortunately, there almost never is a bright day after a really dark night. That I'm a good boyfriend. I made several big mistakes throughout my relationship out of stupidity. My girlfriend is a weird and complicated person, and some things impact her way more than I expected. There were also miscommunications, but I'm a better boyfriend now, if nothing else. And she still loves me, and I still love her. The weight will drop off. I'll stop gaining for no reason. I have several immune disorders. My thyroid and my adrenal gland are toast. I'm on 10 different medications, including steroids, and I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I'm not there yet, but when things get bad enough, I'm leaving this earth. I'm invincible, and these cigarettes aren't going to kill me either. I say it just like every other narcissist addict. I'll encounter some kind of embarrassing complication eventually. I will have to smoke through a hole in my throat if I want to keep being a loser. You'll meet your special someone as you move through life. Bitch, I don't even go places apart from the store job, mechanic, barber, insurance, bank, other errands, and the gas pump. People might say put yourself out there. Well, you're not living in a fucking village, are you? Everything is okay is a top response by far. If that's something you agree with and you don't already have a therapist, you should probably start seeing a therapist. It can get better. You can get to a better place, mentally, physically, and emotionally. I'll be able to afford a house eventually, right? Like something has to change. Either there will be a market correction, or the boomers start dying off, or salaries will improve. LOL, something right. Guys, we can't keep renting forever. Those people are going to make fun of me later for whatever embarrassing thing I happen to be currently self-conscious about. Nobody cares enough about strangers to waste their time gossiping about their insignificant mistakes. That I'm better off alone. Do it every time I develop some kind of relationship. Little things irritate me, and I have a low tolerance for socializing, but I'm always worse off after shutting people out. It'll be fine. I tell myself and others this all the time, even though I have absolutely no idea whether it will be fine or not. Bottom line is, I just don't want to deal with whatever it is. When you make mistakes and shrug it off by saying we're just humans, mistakes are fooling and lying to ourselves down. We all know what was the right thing to do. I have chronic pain. I'm constantly telling myself if I just rest it's gonna get better. It will not. Then on days I have energy I overdo it and end up in bed for at least a day. You can do it also, the subconscious thought that there's something else in life for me. Ha 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 ha. I wish I could age faster. Death can't come soon enough. I'll just have one piece. No, you won't. You made this milk bread cake chicken piccata, and you're going to eat the whole thing. You know it. I know it. Sigh. I'll do it later. I actually will do it later. This way I always find myself doing stuff in the last 5 disposable minutes, and it's really annoying. Okay, I'm killing myself tonight, which sounds dark, but being able to imagine just not existing is nice enough to get me through to the next day. Next year is the year I can have my evenings free at home. Next year I will be caught up on bills and have one job. Next 2010, that no one likes me and they'd be happy if I took the long sleep. I know it's not true, but sometimes the feelings are so overwhelming. I know there isn't an afterlife, but I convince myself there must be something because it's less scary and not entirely impossible. I'm not addicted to my electronic devices. I can stop whenever I want. Currently being on his devices for the last 6 hours. I'll do it tomorrow. I've delayed stuff for months, and some of them are things that would take me like 30 minutes to do. I'll do it tomorrow. I've delayed stuff for months, and some of them are things that would take me like 30 minutes to do. I'll join the gym next week. Since it's Tuesday, the week is practically over. I have to start next week. I don't care what people think of me, which is not true. I just don't want people to hate me for no good reason. That I'm not going bald, and I'm losing my hair because my head rubs on all the roofs of cars I'm in because I'm too tall. Maybe this time there'll be some good news when I switch the TV on. Ah no. Just more crime. Disasters and war, boo. I'll do it later. I'm gonna get it done. One more time. I'm gonna stop. This'll be quick. I'll eat less today. Everything is okay. Everything will be fine. The world isn't a dumpster fire going to hell encased in a snowball. I'm smarter tomorrow than today. That theory worked while I was in school, but now that I'm 60, I'm not so sure. It'll all work out. Been saying that for the past 18 years of my life. You know what it hasn't done? Worked out. You got this. No, I don't. The only times I have to say that to myself. I most definitely do not got this. I honestly don't think I lie to myself. If I do, I instantly catch it and remind myself what I am actually like. This is the last food binge, man. The last one is so good. I should know. I've had at least 1,000 of them. My stomach hurts, and I took a big dose of stool softener. I should totally trust this fart to be just a fart. When I'm sick, I go through like a 1-day cycle where I tell myself you're not sick. It's just allergies. That I'm not a monster. I try to tell myself that sometimes. But I don't think I ever truly believe it. I don't common person, and I don't want be. I'm independent. I have freedom. I don't lie to self. It's horrific to read how many people write it's going to be okay. Yes, me to my friend, me too. I can get it done tomorrow. Currently telling myself that. Why do you think I'm on Reddit? And starting back in the gym this week. I'm only going to work my contracted hours this week. If I keep doing the right thing, things will eventually go well. The bad apples are far and few. You don't love her. My girlfriend broke up with me a while ago, and I'm trying to get over it. I've got plenty of time left. I'm a chronic procrastinator and rarely on time for anything. That I'm happy and content living alone with my cat. It's kinda true, but mostly not so much. No, of course I'm not crazy. You'd know if you were a crackpot. Right, ha. Right, I will go to sleep early tonight. Then the next day say, but tonight I will be in bed early. I'm okay, I'll be okay tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be better, tomorrow won't hurt so much. Today I'm not gonna go on Discord and post edgy Joker quotes that the Joker never said. That I will start the gym tomorrow. It's been 7 years and tomorrow is still the answer. Damn. That shit looks big today. You a big man. Who's a big man? You, that's who. Lately I've been starting to tell myself, it's almost Friday starting on Mondays. Everything's going to be okay, you're doing fine. Smiles, mirror cracks, bleeds. I'm gonna have a good day at work today. Sometimes it's true. Normally it's shit. Karma will get that MF. But karma actually doesn't. MFs get away with bad deeds. My life has meaning and I'm worthy of happiness. Even though I've never had it. That I'm not that big. In reality I'm fat and need to do something about it. I could do that easily, no Alistair. No, you can't. You aren't that flexible. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Damn you. Bob, I believe in you. My stock picks will print soon so I can sell and reinvest in index funds. My financial instability will come to an end when my kids are out of daycare. You're a good person. Good things happen to good people eventually. Flat lie. I tend to get upset when bad things happen that are way out of my control. I will start doing chores the next day. Been telling that for 2 decades. You're okay. Dude. It's not a panic attack. It's usually a panic attack.